Official Israel, as they're calling it here, is saying nothing, and that goes back to its long-held policy of not confirming or denying attacks outside its borders and allowing the governments of those countries that were attacked to respond as they see fit. So no Israeli boasting, no Israeli crowing, nothing happened as far as Israel is concerned officially. What we do know from various reports, I'm gathering everything that we hear from unofficial Israeli reports and from the US, where a lot of the reporting is being funneled through, is that it was a surgical strike, an Israeli airstrike on a military or an airbase near Isfahan, that beautiful Iranian city. And that airbase is believed to be where where drones were fired at Israel from Iran on Saturday night as part of that massive and unprecedented Iranian strike on Israel. So that's what we know officially. I have heard Israeli military analysts discussing this morning. The formula they use is if it was an Israeli strike, if it did happen, and then they go on to give their opinions. And their opinions, let me summarize it like this. They say that Israel is sending a message to Iran, which is there was no significant damage caused in Israel. One girl was seriously injured, but other than that, no significant damage in the Iranian strikes against Israel. And now here, when Israel chooses, it can attack an Iranian military base. So it's a warning rather than a proper retaliation, and perhaps a sign that more is to come.
And Irris, sources in the US this morning suggesting that Washington had advance warning that an Israeli attack was being prepared. If this strike is confirmed, it suggests that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not really paying much attention to those warnings that are being issued by Washington.
I don't see it necessarily like that. We have heard out of Washington that they were informed. They are making the position clear. They were informed. They did not take part. And I think the significance of the information is that the attack that, if you like, started all this is also ascribed to Israel, happened in Syria, in Damascus, on April the 1st, and it was an attack against an Iranian embassy. So Washington was not informed about that. It is being informed about this one. So Washington is in the loop, but is not part of the action. I think another significant thing is that most of the information we have is coming out of Washington or coming out of the US and US media sources at the moment. And CBS, the US Amnet, has just confirmed that Israel did strike 3 targets inside Iran, and it knows that from Israeli officials. And it's also being reported there's a Washington's confirmation of this strike and attributing it to Israel.